Hello and welcome to Curated by KB on River West Radio. I am your host, Kendall Bell. And here at Curated by KB, we like to introduce you to different local creatives and also people who are making a difference within our communities. So today I have a producer named Dev Jordan. He will be with us shortly, but for now, let's get started with some local music. This first song I'm going to play is called Energy by BB. She's been here before. She's an incredible woman, a great artist, and just a really good person with great philosophies on life. So without further ado, this is Energy by BB. Check it out. That song was Energy by BB. What a great track, great woman. And yeah, make sure you check her out. She is really awesome at what she does. So let's get into, how about we play another one of her songs? This one is called Take Flight. Check it out.
Your eyes and clean your lenses. Or fish cataclysms. Dark days ahead. Nah, I'm the light. I'm the fire that spreads. A pandemic or realism. So wipe away
That song was called Take Flight. Really smooth track. But we are here now with our guest, Dev Jordan.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm good, blessed.
Yeah.
Had a good day.
That's great. So let's get into our conversation a little bit. So tell the people what it is that you do.
Hi, I'm Dev Jordan, go by Young Dev, music producer here in Milwaukee, born and raised. Been doing music for 30 plus years. So, I started off real young. My family did music, so I was kind of always around it. I got into it to myself, I probably say at the age of like 3. I used to beat on garbage cans and even going off to school and kindergarten and everything. I beat on the desk all day. So, I kind of draw the teachers crazy, but they knew where I was heading in life. So
Yeah.
it's pretty much I've been doing since I've been wanting to do since, a small kid. So
That's awesome. So then, was there a specific point where you started taking it more seriously, and as like a career path?
Yeah, I say about the age of 12, a buddy of mine I grew up with, his dad bought him some music equipment, and then we had another neighbor who dad also as well had music equipment. So one day they all brought it to his house, and I was always familiar with like playing the piano because that's always been around me. Even my dad friend, like he had a studio growing up, so he always used to let me play on the equipment and everything. So I got into it heavily around 12. That's when I found out how to produce and how understanding music theory, how to make how to loop everything, and got to a couple software that taught me about music production. So the older I got, I think it was a video game that came off of PS2 called Music Generator. So I used to mess with that too.
That's cool. So, what type of beats do you like to produce?
I say I'm pretty universal. I like listening to everything. So, I don't limit myself to one sound. I'm very open-minded when it comes to music. So, I'm into our sound. I love doing trap, but, what I like doing personally is R&B.
Okay.
But, like, I am into, like, alternative. I do pop records, too. I like messing with pop. It's different, and, it's a little bit challenging, so I like it.
Yeah. And I recently stopped by the studio to check out some of your beats.
Yes, you did.
And what made me say that is because you said that pop is sometimes a little bit more difficult and that you personally enjoy R&B. And what I do, I kind of just do R&B pop for the most part. So it's kind of perfect. And how I heard about you is literally from your cousin, my new brother-in-law. Shout out to Ryan and my sister Jordan. They just got married.
Congratulations. Yeah, it was a beautiful wedding.
It was. But yeah, so you went through like your entire repertoire of R&B beats, and I had the hardest time picking because all of them are just really good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. So actually, let's play one of your beats right now.
Okay.
This one Wasn't For Me.
Yes.
So afterward, I'm going to ask you a little bit about what made you kind of come up with this beat and what you were feeling when you did that. So yeah, let's check it out. Wasn't For Me. that beat here was by Young Dev. That's what you call yourself, you said.
Yeah.
Young Dev. So if people want to purchase your beats, by the way, how can they find them and find you?
They can reach out to me on IG. I do have a SoundCloud as well. I kind of got to update it though, but I usually meet a lot of people off IG, and I'm pretty much a hands-on producer. So I usually have everybody come to the studio. They might they'll see some of my work on IG and then reach out from there.
Okay.
And then sometimes I post beats on there as well.
Good to know. So what is your Instagram?
Dev Jordan.
Just Dev Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan with an O or Jordan with an A?
With an O.
Okay.
I hate they won't let me change it to A, but I hit the O on accident. So.
Oh, that's what.
So I gotta wait a couple more months until I can change my name again.
That's hilarious because your Instagram does say it with an O, but then when I got your email with your beats, I was like Jordan with an A. So to be honest, I might have even spelled it wrong for the stream.
I kind of like it now though.
It looks cool.
Yeah, that's how I was looking at it too. So I was like, yeah, it's kind of different. So.
Might as well keep it. So tell me, like, how do you get in the mode to like make these types of beats? Do you have to be in like a specific mood, or do you hear a song and then get inspired, or what?
It's kind of a mixture of both. I'm pretty much always in the mood since it's like my actual career job. So I'm in the studio bright and early, like 7 a.m. in the morning before my students come in. So I'm able to mess around and create. And it's just, your best work come to you fresh in the morning when everything's just fresh sounding. So that, and then, listening to songs and everything like that, like I said, I'm a huge R&B fan, definitely a big fan of Summer Walker and stuff. So like when I do a lot of R&B, I usually keep her in mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So you mentioned your students. Tell me about that.
Yep. So I work for this org, Notes for Notes. It's a org for... It's just an org for students, professional. They get the experience to record in a professional studio. So we teach all type of instrumentation lessons, guitar, piano lessons. We teach music production, engineering. We teach them about the business side of music in case that's a lot of it. It's a lot of their career path. So
yeah,
we kind of set them up and tell them the do's and don'ts and be careful from the mistakes that I've made or some of my peers made growing up. So.
Yeah.
It's a good necessity for the kids to have. So, I'm glad that they doing it now.
For sure. Because a lot of us, we did not have any type of direction getting into it. That's why I feel like a lot of people who do it as a business get screwed over often. It's because they don't actually know the business behind it. They don't know how to read contracts, etc. That and just like I feel like being put on game early, like you just will become 10 times better than the people who didn't really learn this knowledge till they're like late 20s sometimes, you know?
You got to self-educate yourself. Luckily I started off real young, so, I've been through that, not reading contracts and then just doing stuff and getting screwed out of money, and sometimes people take the credit for something they didn't do that you did. So, yeah, I've been through all the loops and hoops. But, the good thing is I didn't get discouraged, and I still kept going.
Yeah, that's really awesome. What's your favorite part of the job?
Teaching the kids a new skill, especially my high school students. They use pretty much the same program I use. So, they be pretty amazed about the stuff and techniques I show them. So, to see them react to when they hear my work and stuff, so that's what keep me going. So that adds, more fuel to the fire.
Yeah, that's really cool. What is the biggest challenge of it?
Sometimes working with the students, you kind of guide them on what they're making songs about, like the content and all that. And they young and some stuff they ain't really got no business talking about, but then at the same time we do give them the right to like express themselves.
Yeah,
so it's not like
freedom.
we saying don't do this, but let me see if I can give you an alternative, replacing that with this to make it sound still cool but not so aggressive and violent. So that's like the biggest challenge right there.
Okay. Do they take that direction well?
Some do. Some be like, hey, I'm gonna do what I wanna. So but for the most part they do listen. I can't say that.
Okay, that's really good. So what inspired you to want to teach your craft to the youth?
I think what inspired me growing up, I was being taught by a number of people. So I never really thought I could like. Well, I'm not gonna say never thought, but being here in Milwaukee, it's not too many jobs you can get like that where you teach your
Absolutely.
music and stuff like that. So I never thought I'd see that happen here. So that's what inspired me the most. So that's always been like an imagination of mine when I was a kid, and even as a young adult, I always wanted to do something like that. So for them to bring that or here and bring it to life, I was dying to get that
Yeah.
job.
Did you have to go through like a long process and like a very extensive background check for that, or?
Yes, I did, and it
Okay.
was a very long process because we started off with one studio here, so it was fresh to the market here, so it wasn't too many job opening. A friend of mine who has gotten me that job, um, he was like to stay around and stay patient. I can get you in. So it took me about 4 years to get it.
4 years.
Yeah.
Wow. You were patient.
Yes, I was very patient.
What did you do in the meantime in those 4 years?
I was just working in the studio, just selling tracks.
Okay.
So I was blessed enough to make an income living off of doing that.
Yeah. That's definitely a blessing because that's some people's whole goal is just to make enough to live off of.
Yeah. So it was, I got like real dedicated clients that I've been messing with for years. So I still had them around, plus new clients and new artists that I'm working with. So
Yeah.
it worked out pretty good for me.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you have any favorite artists to work with, or any like bigger names that you were excited to have the chance to work with?
I work with a few big artists here. I still haven't worked with like some of the. Well, I have worked with some of the mainstream artists here. I worked with Steve the Stoner. I got to do some stuff a long time ago for Chicken P. Another big artist that had a name that's doing well out here is Solo Key. R&B artist. I used to do tracks for this R&B artist by the name of Lisa Nicole. I got a cousin, Track Sanders. I used to do a lot of music with, will still do. So yeah, and then I like to watch the new artists that's on the come out. So sometimes I get lucky and reach out to them, and it works out good. I got to work with a dope new rap artist, So Glow. She's pretty tight. So yeah, I'm still kind of still trying to reach out to certain people and get to them. So I don't really. It kind of happens organically if I'm happen to be around.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Do you do much in-person networking?
I'm sorry?
Do you do much in-person networking?
Oh, yeah. So I usually, I'm going to Jam Fest this year. That's a nice show for like all the artists when they meet up and perform. So I do networking there. Even having this job, I was able to meet a lot of people and do networking that way. We just had a networking event this past Friday, and pretty much the whole city came out. So that was pretty cool. Met some new people that's in the music biz as well. So yeah, it's pretty. I get around there. I've been here my whole life, so I pretty much kept myself busy in the scene. So by getting out there, it's not too much stuff they have anymore like they used to, with like showcases and stuff like it used to be. But
I mean, you can find them. There's a lot of like newer acts popping up and throwing their own shows. Yeah, they're around. You just have to know about them and want to go. Not even like that. On that note.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into this second beat that you sent me here. This one, the title to it is No Man Should Suffer. So let's get into this beat. that was a beat by Young Dev, who's here with us right now. That one, the title is No Man Should Suffer. If you're interested in any of the beats that we played today, or even other things, because I know you have like quite a catalog, and you do what else? You do like the Milwaukee sound,
Yeah.
like you do like low end beats,
Yep, I love doing those.
hip hop, R&B. You said you're starting to get into pop, so
Even K-pop, like
really,
yeah, I dibble and dabble, and I kind of mix track with hyper pop too. So,
I would love to hear that.
so
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to come by again soon.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're interested in the beats, make sure you hit him up. Can you repeat your Instagram one more time?
Yep, you can find me on IG Dev Jordan, and the same as my Facebook, TikTok Young Dev. Yep, and SoundCloud Young Producer Young Dev as well.
Okay. I would like to ask a deeper question.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing that one piece of advice you would give your 18-year-old self?
Leave. Get out of Milwaukee real. Well, I ain't gonna say this like, I love my city, but sometimes you gotta go like where it's really at.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would have left soon as I graduated from high school.
Okay.
But I learned a lot of stuff staying here too as well. So, but I would, if you get the opportunity, I would leave and go like where it's really happening at.
Yeah. And you mean that like for the music business mostly?
Yeah, music business, even the talent.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
sometimes you gotta get uncomfortable to make things happen. So.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah, I'm kind of right there with myself right now. I haven't spent my whole life here, but I've been here since I was 13, and it's kind of feeling like that point when you're kind of hitting the ceiling a little bit, and you need to get uncomfortable to continue to grow.
Like even if you leave and come back, I think you should just like
Exactly.
everybody should get that experience. Like take that leap of faith sometimes. Just do it.
'Cause home ain't going anywhere. You can
Nope.
always go back.
Home always gonna be here. And it's no place like home, but you should whatever your gift is, and it's a place where it's happening at, you should go and give it a try.
Yeah. And then what piece of advice would you give your students right now at this point in time with all the knowledge you've gained?
Self-educate yourself, listen, learn, and observe. Always do your own research. Pretty much that's it. And stay consistent.
Yeah.
That's the big key right there. Stay consistent. You got to do it when you don't feel like doing it.
Exactly. That's so true. But thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, no problem.
This
Anytime.
has been awesome. We're family by marriage now. This is my new cousin, y'all. So,
Hey, no.
we got to lock in and create together.
Yes,
And
we
so,
do.
yeah, I'm excited to get to know you a little bit.
Almost definitely.
Yeah, and see what we can create together. But yeah, this has been curated by KB on River West Radio. Make sure you check me out every Monday at 4 p.m. And if you would like to hear past episodes, you can go to riverwestradio.com. If you are a music artist and you're interested in sharing your music, please do reach out to me. You can find my Instagram at KNDL_B. So yeah, and for Dev Jordan, you can find him at
IG Dev Jordan, Facebook Dev Jordan, TikTok Young Dev.
How you spell Dev Jordan?
DEVJORDON.
DEVJORDON.
Yeah, it was a typo, so I can't change it to A.
Yeah, it's good for the people to know. Once again, thanks for listening, and we will see you again
Peace out.
next week.